Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Aries, amazing Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Aries, yes, your video is going up early. Yes, yes, yes. I got some messages I need to get through to you all, so let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my, a card went flying across the table. We're going to leave it right there. It's face down. In every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where my Aries needs to take action. I always want you all to remember that you're the first sign in the Zodiac. You all kick off spring in the northern hemisphere. That is very, very, very powerful. You all are strong. You're vital. You reflect vigor. You know, you are just like the ram. You're a totem animal. You're just like the ram, right? You all are strong, very positive. You all are brave. You're creative. You're honest, very passionate, very optimistic, enthusiastic, confident, determined, courageous, gods and goddesses. You all are divine spirits in an earthly body. Yes, yes. God and man. You all are gods. So you are having a human experience. So let's pull out your cards and take what resonates with you. This is a general reading. And if you're interested in a personal reading, please go to my website. Yes. Let's get it. Let's get it. What card is this? Oh, Page of Cups. Some people are really doubting that all the things that you've been speaking into existence are actually happening. It's actually happening. Some of y'all may be sitting there with your eyes up like, when? When is it going to happen? I'm tired of waiting. This don't make no sense. But actually it does, right? Because you all have been so patient with so many other people, but when it comes to being patient with yourselves, Aries, womp, womp, womp. Some of y'all are like, ugh, when is it going to happen? When is it? It's already in the works. It's already happening. So be very careful about the energies you allow to attach themselves to you, because I'm seeing you all drawing a lot of money in. Boom. You have the Queen of Pentacles. You care very deeply about people. You're very down to earth, very relatable, because remember, you're the first to do a lot of things. So you've already been there, done that, had the t-shirt to prove it. And so there's a lot of energies that's going to want to attach themselves to you, because again, you have a very giving spirit. And so you're learning how not to overgive at this point, right? You all are learning how to balance out your own energy. Both of these hands belong to you. You're embracing all sides of yourselves. You know exactly what makes you have outbursts of anger, so you're avoiding those energies. You know exactly what causes you to lose patience. You're avoiding those energies. You know exactly what triggers any low vibration energies in you. So you stay as far away from that as possible, and you're using that time as, instead of you giving time to those types of energies that really rub you the wrong way, those conflicting energies, you're using that time to give yourself the nurturing that you need, right? You're no longer sitting there watching the clock, waiting for the time to speed up. You're sitting there like, well, you know what? Let me find something constructive to do for me while I wait for these things to come my way, right? You're no longer overthinking things. You're no longer over nurturing certain thoughts where you're like, when is it going to happen? When? You're coming out of this mindset of thinking it's never going to happen for you, because that leaves cracks in your spirit of like not being in a posture of gratitude, not saying, you know what, God, thank you. Just thank you for a peace of mind. Thank you for just giving me the patience that I've been giving to other people. Thank you for being patient with me, right? So this is what you all are doing in your hermit mode, doing a lot of soul searching, like being very meticulous with yourself, saying, you know what, I have given a lot of time and energy to people, and some of those people may or may not have been aware of how big your heart has been towards them. So we don't want to give them any, we don't want to send any low vibration energy their way of like, oh, they're selfish, they took advantage of me, and not, no. Okay, some people really were just that distracted by what was going on in their lives. They didn't even understand how much you've done for them over the years. All is forgiven, and you've moved on, right? And this is how you're feeling. very happy, very magnetic, very free. You're not overthinking anything anymore. Your faith is being restored. Remember, as we move closer and closer to this full moon, which is on the 19th of the month, your energy is becoming supercharged. And this right here will cause you to feel exhausted, like over giving time and energy to a thought of it's never going to happen for me. This is the time where you want to really lock in and focus on nurturing yourselves, because it's gonna feel like, and I say feel like, it's gonna feel like time has sped up actually when you start focusing on nurturing yourself versus how come, like using that energy to think, when is it going to happen? That's like I said, like a person that's sitting there watching the clock, just really just watching the clock. When is it going to happen? The number 19, so I want to specifically talk about the number 19 because moving towards this full moon, which is on the 19th of the month, mark your calendars. 19 means that you attract others into your energy field. That's why I said be very careful about who you allow to attach themselves to you, because you don't know exactly what's going on in their lives. And because you could be in this, you have this brokenness in your spirit. It's like, when is it going to happen? I don't believe it. It can cause you to start vibrating low, and then boom, they attach themselves to you and they're already vibrating low. And so now you're like, okay, I feel depressed. I feel sad. I'm sick and tired of thinking about this. What is happening? It can cause you to have like a short circuit, like go off almost, right? And you work too hard on your own personal journey, and you don't want to block this coming your way, the energy of money coming your way. You don't want to block it. So again, some of you all are going to kind of isolate yourselves from some energies that just, now in the past trigger certain emotions. So where I am in the United States, it's the holiday season, right? And so I know in some places, parts of the world, holiday means vacation. But where I am in the United States, and so this is a time where usually traditionally families get together and stuff like that, right? So imagine you already being in this space of like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? When is almost feeling impatient with God? Like, when is it going to happen, right? Just not believing that it's going to happen for you. You remember, it's a lot of things being shifted around to give you exactly what you spoke into the universe. So imagine going around people who trigger certain emotions in you, low vibration energy, just for the sake of like, you know what? Let me just fill in that time just doing something. Be careful of how you use your time. Now, this is not going to apply to everybody, Aries, because some people really like being around their families. They don't have any issues with being around their families at all. But if there are any family members or there are any old friends or exes or anything that triggers low vibration emotions in you, I don't want you to use them as placeholders while you're waiting on this. Okay, I hope this makes sense to you all. Find a very healthy outlet. I mean, whatever that healthy outlet is, go treat yourself, go on vacation, take a long drive, grab a good friend of yours that you know is not going to be low vibration or whatever. Do anything that's going to keep your vibrations high. For some of you all, it will be doing some serious soul searching by yourself. Like, you know what, let me just isolate myself from everybody. It's the holiday season. And for some people, it's a very depressing time just because they're just constantly reminded, like, okay, some family, especially like when you go to stores and stuff, it kind of gives you the impression that, oh, it's just this like happy time. You see postcards, you see cards where the families are together, and the couple is married, they have 2.5 kids, a white picket fence. I mean, stuff that just don't even definitely make sense, really. But remember, you got time and money in your favor. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, right? So even if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna sit this one out, I don't even want to be around certain people. I already know they're gonna trigger certain emotions, and I've worked too hard to where I am right now for me to go all the way back to the very beginning of my healing. So I think I'm gonna kind of sit this one out, right? I'm also seeing, looking here, at least 8 streams of income. This comes up a lot in your cards, and so I want to make sure that you all don't repeat any cycles. Like I said, the holiday season for a lot of people can just feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna just this will be a placeholder for me. Not doing anything anyway. Let me just go around these people that I don't really want to mess with anyway. Don't really want to be around them anyway. Don't do that. It's better for you to be by yourself, doing things to nurture yourself, than to be around people who are going to be filling in those spaces and they're going to trigger you emotionally. Look. Okay. So this cup's energy is attached to water. That's your emotions and creativity, right? And so some of those people have been thinking about you. Some of those people may have even tried to reach out to you. Some of those same people who have triggered emotions, low vibration emotions in the past, may have tried to been thinking about you, maybe have tried to reach out to you, people that you don't want to be around. But because some people are tired of waiting on this, like their businesses to kick off or the money to come and this and that and so on and so forth, you may answer the call or you may go around certain people just because it's a placeholder, in the meantime, knowing that you've already decided, no, I'm severing ties with certain people, right? Here we go again. This is something else you can focus on. You can focus on your business. You can focus on speaking things into existence. Again, doing things that you're passionate about, things that you've spoken into existence. This is balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money. Making plans for at least eight streams of income coming your way, right? Because things are going to happen for you very, very quickly. And in that time of you being very vulnerable, like in this waiting period time of you being very vulnerable and so many things being shifted around in your favor, Aries, and you being very well protected, you don't want to put yourself in a line of fire around people who don't have your best interest at heart. That could be some of your old friends. That could be some family members. That can be anybody that's attached to anything that's low vibrational, that causes low vibration in you. But I see a lot of you all overcoming that and being very, very happy because you figured out, okay, I know what my triggers are. I'm not scared about, saying no to people, right? So again, we're moving towards a full moon. The number 19 is very powerful because 19 means that you attract others into your energy field. And it also means that you have a wonderful creativity, which may be accompanied by equally strong insecurities, right? Excuse me. So being in such a vulnerable spot, again, we're looking at the Tower card, right? Anybody that tries to come up against you during this time of vulnerability for you, because some people have gotten really discouraged. Some people are just tired, really just exhausted from overthinking things. And so, when you just lack of sleep, you're not in your right mind, right? And so that's where people can kind of sort of sneak in. That's where kind of people can break through that energy field and contact you via telepathy. Some people may call you. You may feel like you may answer the phone and talking like a person who has not had enough sleep. So may not even remember what you said over the phone. You may commit to some things that you normally, if you had gotten a full proper night's rest, that you would not have committed to if you were at clarity of thought. So be very careful. But you're so divinely protected in this space. Even if you decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out and I'm going to sit all future ones out because the past has shown me nothing has changed. People are still the same way. You're so divinely protected that if these people who you really don't want back in your space were to talk about you or to try to plot, plan, and scheme something against you, it's going to backfire. So what I'm saying for you, Aries, don't let a weak moment for you disrupt what you've been speaking into existence, your money. Just stay focused, please. Stay focused. Really, you're going to be so happy that you did because you have time and money in your favor. It's happening. It's already in motion. It's already in motion. Don't let people who are trying to come back into your space, it could be an ex, it could be family members, it could be whoever trying to come back into your space that in your right mind, there's no way you will let them back in your life. But I'm telling you, you got a lot of things going on. You got the holidays, you got the commercialization of showing this happy this and happy that and such and such and such and such. Go get a health checkup, mental health and physical health checkup. Yes, you want to make sure again, that you're 100% okay. Because again, during the holidays, a lot of people get depressed. A lot of people get sad. They start missing people that they know normally. They would not allow them back in their space. And I don't want you all to get caught up in that. Not at all. I want you to see the money that's coming your way. I want to see you on fire again, focused again. So if that means that you have to kind of isolate yourself from people so that you can, and then find your soul tribe, go volunteer. You want to be around people and be a giver? Go volunteer. People love when people volunteer. Trust me, the people that's on the receiving end are extremely grateful, right? So yes, make sure you get a health checkup, mental health and physical health checkup, to make sure you're okay, because there's some people that's trying to enter your space, and I don't want you to have that, like, those cracks in your spirit where they can actually come in emotionally and try to talk you into attending some stuff that, again, normally you wouldn't have, because it's going to disrupt your money. That's what I have for you, Aries. Continue having a great day, but then again, I know you will, because that's the intention you set. Again, it's Sunday evening, but this video is for Monday. So that's what I have for you. Bye.